Alright, welcome back year 12. So again, this is on the feedback of questions. Now the questions you have for the KPIs were justify why it's important for a business to review KPI. Okay. Now in terms of justification, okay, you need to give me the definition of the importance of KPI. Okay. And then you need to justify why it is important. So you have to give the advantages of reviewing the KPI. Okay. Now the first thing I've done here is businesses use KPI to measure and evaluate their performance. Okay. So why do they do KPI? This is your 1 mark, and then how are you going to justify that? This is important as it can drive the business to implement changes. Okay. Why do we use KPIs? Because it helps the business to start the changes, and it also allows business to continue on the same path or make adjustments or corrections. Okay, so that's the importance of KPI data. Give the importance and why do they use the KPI data. So that's your 2 mark question there. Now next question is describe the process of reviewing KPIs. Okay, again it's a process. It's a 2-step process, so 2 marks. When reviewing KPIs, the process is to assess KPI. So first of all, you do the assessment of the KPI to see what the performance of the business is. Okay, to evaluate the performance of the business. And then the second step here is to implement the strategies. Okay, first is reviewing the data, and then implementing the strategies to transform the business, and then to evaluate once again to see if the change has been effective. Okay. Now again, step-by-step process. So reviewing the KPI data, okay, implementing the strategies, okay, to change the business, and then evaluate the KPI data again to see if the change has been effective. Okay, that's where your 2 marks are coming from. So the next question that we have was a 10-marker question. Let me go on to next slide. So 10 marks question. So Real Estate Crowd is an Australian digital advertising company specializing in property. So it's an advertising company who specializes in property. It allows those selling a property to advertise on their platform where potential buyers can view information and pictures on the property. Okay. Read the table below to find out the KPI data from REC. Okay, so these are the KPI data for 2015-16 and 16 and 17, so 2 financial years. So number of sales, net profit, expenses, and customer complaints. Okay, now the question is evaluate. So look at the task word, it's an evaluate question. Evaluate 2 management strategies that would help REC respond to the above key performance indicators. So you have to give me 2 management strategies. Okay, to 2 strategies what is going to help them respond to the above KPI indicators. Propose and justify. So you have to justify out of the 2. You have to propose and justify the most important strategy. So what you're going to do is when you propose, when you justify, you need to give me the advantages of that strategy. Okay, the most appropriate strategy for REC to implement, and explain the impact of this strategy could have on 2 stakeholders. Okay. Now again, you have to talk about 2 stakeholders. Okay, so stakeholders are employees, shareholders, suppliers, competitors. Okay, so you can talk about any 2 stakeholders, and you need to explain the impact of this strategy on them. Okay, in your answer, refer to the data provided. So make sure you're talking about this data when you're writing your answer. Okay. Now, if you're confident enough, go and write the answer to the first 2 questions and this 10-marker question as well. We've discussed the whole structure of an evaluate question, so you should be able to write this answer. Pause your video here and go and write the answer, and come back and watch the video for the sample answer for this question. Okay. Now, hopefully you've tried to write the answer to the question. So this is just the sample answer. So the first point in my question was evaluate 2 management strategies. So 2 management strategies that I've put down here is, 1 strategy could be to implement cost cutting. Okay, so reducing the cost of the items. reducing the cost from different areas of the management. So cost cutting is a management strategy where the business implements a number of initiatives that are aimed at reducing the level of expenses. Okay, so you're explaining what cost cutting is. Okay, now you're linking it back to the KPI data. Because of the dramatic increase in the level of expenses from $30 million to $33 million over a 12-month period, cost cutting would be an effective strategy to use and could lead to improved profits. Okay, again, you're writing the definition and linking it back to the KPI data. Okay, one issue with cost cutting methods is that it would impact the quality of the service that REC provides, as if they are to cut costs too far. Okay, so service is going to decrease if they cut the cost a little too much. This could lead to an even further increase in the level of customer complaints. Okay, so look at the KPI data there. So customer complaints have increased from 2015-16 to in 2015-16 and in 2016-17 it was down 2%, but here it is increasing by 3%. Okay, your expenses have increased as well, so that's what cost cutting strategy was relating to, and your net profit has decreased as well, and the number of sales have increased. Okay, all of the L's have gone down. Now the second strategy that I suggested here was increasing the investment in technology. Okay, now investment in technology is going to help reduce the customer complaints because it is an innovative company that provides digital advertising to customers. However, because of the increase in customer complaints, they need to improve the level of service. Okay, so level of service needs to be improved because it is customer complaints are going up. They're offering their customers now, by investing in even more innovative technology, they will see themselves become a leader in the field of property digital advertising, which is going to reduce the number of complaints listed in the above data. Okay, again linking it back to the data. However, investing in technology can be very costly. So again, disadvantages: costly for the business and would put even more pressure on their already rising expenses. Okay, so two strategies, I described them. I gave the advantages and I gave the disadvantages. Okay, so my first part is done. Evaluate two management strategies. So definition, advantages and disadvantages. Now I am going to propose and justify. Okay, so proposing, I would recommend that REC implements a cost cutting strategy. So the first one from here, this will have an immediate impact on the expenses. So how is it going to help? So I'm going to just talk about two advantages because I'm justifying that they should use this strategy. Okay, this will have an immediate impact on the expenses and bring them back in line with their benchmarks. Okay, it will also have an immediate impact on the net profit, which is down over the past 12 months despite a rise in sales. Okay, so can you see I've linked to the KPI data, pretty much all of them. So expenses, customer complaints, and also the sales. Okay, so make sure you're linking it back to the KPI data. Now this is my first part. Now the next part here was now explain the impact this strategy could have on two stakeholders. Okay, now two stakeholders that I'm talking about here is employees and shareholders. Okay, what is the impact of cost cutting strategy on employees and shareholders? So I'm not linking it back to investment in technology. I'm just going to talk about the cost cutting strategy because this is what I'm proposing for them to use. Okay, now the stakeholder, how is it going to affect the employees? So employees, when you're talking about the two stakeholders, you need to tell me what the definition is. Who are they? Okay, so employees are those that work in the business in exchange for a wage. Due to the cost cutting strategy, some employees may be forced out of job. Again, we've talked about redundancies and reducing the wages. Okay, so that is the impact on them. This will also have a negative impact on those employees as they would be out of job. Okay, so again, impact on employees of cost cutting. Okay, again, another stakeholder would be the shareholders. So who are shareholders? Shareholders are those that own the business. Okay, now the cost cutting strategy is going to lower the expenses and then increase the profits. Okay, when the profits are increasing, which means shareholder is getting more money. So shareholders will share in these profits in the form of dividends, and an increase in profits through cutting costs will have positive impact on shareholders. Okay, so negative on employees, positive on shareholders. Okay, that is your sample answer to a 10 marker question. You can talk about other strategies. They don't necessarily have to be these. You can talk about other strategies, and you can talk about other stakeholders as well. Okay, just make sure you're linking it back to the case and the KPI data. Okay, that is all for today, guys. So hopefully you've understood how to structure the evaluate question. Have a good day. Bye bye.